What's up everyone and welcome to my guitar. Long time no my guitar video. Well, the last one was made in the old office, and here at the new office I haven't really had a good setup spot for sitting and, you know, maintain my guitar. So this is temporary. I put it on our dining table, or, you know, our lunch eating table as of right now, and that's just how it has to be. I have a rolling thing over there, but yeah, it's small, and it's not easy to film in there. It's a small room. So we're just gonna do it right here, right now. The My Guitar videos is basically me going over one of my personal guitars, and I'm maintaining it a little bit, showcase it a little bit, and then at the end of the video I'm playing it through an amplifier and a cabinet or whatever setup I'm doing and using. And right here on my desk we have a classic, an Ibanez Jpm P4. The first Ibanez JPM was the P1, which was the classic red, green, and you know, very pastel colors. Then came the P2, which was, you know, a little more extreme. It had pink and different shapes. I had a guitar like that. I purchased that guitar in Finland. I went with my dad to a John Petrucci clinic in Finland in 1999, just before Scenes from a Memory was released. I bought that one from the store that was hosting the clinic. It got the blessing of John Petrucci at the clinic. I purchased it. It was such a sick guitar. And just like with every guitar back in the day, I sold it because I'm an idiot. But at the time, you know, I was probably selling it to get something else that I was excited about. So that's just how it works, okay? But I remember that it was a really incredible playing guitar. It wasn't very typical, the wizard neck, you know, the wizard neck that is extremely flat. It had more of a rounder neck to it. It played a little bit different than other Ibanez's, but it was incredibly shreddy, and the pickups were a great combo, in my opinion. DiMarzio, I don't remember which DiMarzio. What? Do I need to look this up? So the standard pickups for the JPM series, including the P4 here, were the DiMarzio Air Norton and the Steve Special. And this guitar was made in between 1998 and 1999 when he was doing the Falling Into Infinity tour. I'm not going to change strings on this guitar because I just recently changed strings. However, I am going to take a gander and a look at it. I actually think I need my GoPro for this because, you know, you want to go down and dirty in there. All right, take a look at this. I don't know if you can see this, but you can actually see the texture of the graphic right there for this particular graphic. And I'm not entirely sure why that is, if that's like a fabric or something, because that's not apparent on the P2 that I had. That was just straight color, really nice. Here you can see some sort of like a, I would say it's like fabric pattern on this one. To be quite honest, this P4 right here is probably my least favorite when it comes to the looks of JPM. My favorite one is the either the anniversary one or the P2 that I had. Oh, I can feel here. That screw right there is gone. And one thing I really liked about the JPMs was the placement of this little toggle right there. It's just really well placed, and feels really good, actually. So you have like a, you know, bridge pickup, neck pickup, and then sort of coil splitting action happening right there. You have, what is this, like the low pro edge bridge right there, which I still consider being one of the better floating bridges. Ibanez did a really good job with their floating bridges. See if the slider can work. Look at that. This was made in 1998, okay? And back during that time, they weren't really that expensive. But nowadays, since John Petrucci left for Ernie Ball, and he's actually been, even though I consider John like an Ibanez player, he went to Ernie Ball. He's actually been with Ernie Ball way longer than he was ever with Ibanez. So that's a little weird to think about that. But yeah, these guitars have become incredibly expensive to buy used nowadays, where you can get one of these for like 2 grand, you know, or you have to fork out 2 grand at least. And the anniversary models are like 4. It's incredibly, they're incredibly expensive. Let's just say that. Shit. This one has a slight something here. The wood is lifting just a slight bit. I don't know if you can see. There you go. Do you see that? The wood is lifting a little bit right there. I mean, it is an old guitar. Shit like that can happen. And it's all scratchy and dingy, but overall, man, Yeah. Feels like this screw right here is a little... Is it loose? Yeah, that needs to be tightened. Oh shit, it was really f***ing loose. You need to angle these so they're upwards towards where you're gonna have your strap. Then you can tighten this. Oh. Oh shit, it's not perfect. The screw is just spinning around. I probably have to fix that with a bunch of... do I have that here? Super glue and toothpicks? I mean, you can't go wrong with super glue, man. Or toothpicks. I don't have that here, but what I would have done, this screw right here is just spinning, which means that the hole is worn out. But you can fix that by putting, breaking a couple of toothpicks, picking there with some super glue, and you can glue it back in, screw in the screw, and it's good to go, basically. But yeah, it's actually in pretty good shape for its age right there. And I'm gonna go and plug it in to my Mesa JP2C right now. So let's head over there. All right, so I rolled out my JP2C Boogie amplifier with a matching cabinet. This is the John Petrucci signature amplifier head right there from Mesa Boogie. I also have a Seymour Duncan Dark Sun for effect. And this is the Ibanez Jpm P4. I think that's the correct name. I'm on channel 2 right now, which is the Mark 2C. I'm not sure. I think it's sort of Mark 2C Plus channel. Watching this guy. All right. It's so incredibly tight, man. Holy shit. I think right now, yeah, it's not in shred mode right now, so you can get even more gain if you want. Like this. It's a little bit too much for me. I really like these pickups, man. They do sound, this rig and this guitar and these pickups, it just sounds Dream Theater, man. All right, let's put on some delay, man. Lead sounds just as good as the rhythm, man. Dude, it's nice. But I think I like for leads to shut off the shred mode. Shit, man, this guitar feels great. Anyways, that's my guitar video for you right there. I hope you enjoyed it as much as I did. I mean, this guitar, man, I wish it was one of the anniversaries or the P2 or something like that. But I mean, the P4 is enough. It still feels great. Not my favorite out of the bunch, but still, it's an Ibanez Jpm 100 that I'm extremely proud about. If you liked this video, maybe consider subscribing to my channel. Thank you so much. That has been my guitar for you. Goodbye.